access to global oil just changed, and almost nobody noticed. Right now, in the middle of the war with Iran, one of the most important trade routes on Earth is being controlled in a completely new way. The Strait of Hormuz is one of the most critical choke points in the world. Roughly 20% of the global supply passes through this narrow stretch of water. And since the conflict escalated in late February 2026, shipping through the strait has nearly stopped after attacks, warnings, military control by Iran's forces. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has reportedly warned ships that passage is not allowed. That's what I'm trying to get at. Effectively shutting down normal traffic and causing oil prices to surge, of course. And here's where things get interesting, guys. Multiple reports now suggest Iran may allow oil tankers through, but only under one condition. The oil must be traded in Chinese yuan instead of US dollars. According to reports citing Iranian officials, limited tanker access through the Strait of Hormuz could be granted if transactions are conducted in yuan. This isn't just rumor. This has been reported by multiple outlets, including statements that Iran is negotiating with several other countries under these terms. It's getting insane, guys. And this matters because global oil is traditionally traded in US dollars. The system I'm talking about, often called the petrodollar, has been one of the foundations of the US global financial power for decades, at least since World War II. If a country suddenly stop buying oil, or if they just start buying oil in another currency, that could slowly reduce demand for the dollar. And Iran isn't just any other country. It controls access to a route that carries about 1/5 of the whole world's oil supply. So tying that access to a different currency isn't just economic policy, it's leverage. Now, to be clear, this doesn't mean that the dollar is collapsing tomorrow, of course. Even analysts warned that this full shift to a yuan-based oil trade would be difficult and risky to implement. But that's not really the point here. The real question: are we watching a short-term wartime tactic? Or are these the early stages of a much bigger shift in how the global trade works? Because historically, major wars don't reshape borders. They reshape money. Look at World War II. How England was, the great freaking, the great power in the world. And after that, guess who took over? United States. And if access to oil starts coming with new rules, the entire system could begin to change. Could you imagine? Anyways, if you want more breakdowns like this, subscribe, because the story behind the story is usually one that matters most. Thanks for watching.